Caesarea Maritima was a grand port city on the Mediterranean Sea built by Herod the Great. It was built on an unhospitable stretch of seashore over top of a small rundown village, and on a scale so large and costly, it took around 12 years to build. Herod's first feat was to construct a massive harbor in an area of sea that was notoriously difficult for sailors, having no natural shelter from storms. Herod did this by constructing 2 huge stone breakwaters that enclosed a 3.5-acre area of sea. The breakwaters extended a third of a mile out into the ocean and were about 200 feet wide so that ships could dock and unload passengers and cargo, and the shorter breakwater even boasted towers. At the sea entrance to the harbor, it's recorded that Herod erected 6 colossal statues, 3 on either side. The city itself is named after the first proper emperor of Rome and the man Herod had worked political deals with, Caesar Augustus. And a city named after the emperor, and built by Herod the Great, had to be illustrious. History records that Herod built the city not with local materials, but with expensive, impressive white stone. Fitting to its name, Herod constructed a large temple to Augustus on a hill of the city, and a massive statue of the emperor to live inside it. He built Caesarea's famous theater that has been excavated and is still used today, a hippodrome for sporting events, and numerous public buildings to support a grand lifestyle for Caesarea's population. To facilitate this population, a sea-flushed sewer system was constructed, along with massive aqueducts that carried fresh water to the city. This aqueduct was partially underground and famously partially above ground. Its beautiful arches are still a major tourist attraction, though as it stands now, the aqueduct was expanded to carry a secondary channel of water by Emperor Hadrian in the 2nd century AD. Not to be outdone by the beauty of his city, Herod also constructed a shoreside palace for himself. Archaeologists have mused about how Herod seems to have enjoyed overcoming nature's barriers to human construction, and his palace is a good example. Built on an outcropping of rock extending into the sea, Herod's palace had a large freshwater pool at its center, fed by man-made underground channels. The pool would have had a large statue at its center. Who it would have been of is up for debate. The pool was surrounded by walls of pillars to see out into the Mediterranean, and with large flower baskets, it would have made it seem like an oasis. Guests could come and go directly from their boats, and the palace was no doubt decorated to inspire awe at the grandeur of Herod. After Herod's death and the creation of Judea as a Roman province, the procurator, or governor of Judea, lived here at Herod's Caesarea Palace. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this spotlight, please like it, share it with a friend, and leave us a comment below on what you thought. Also, don't forget to click the bell and subscribe for the latest Bible Discovery content.